Good morning, everybody. Welcome to some more Horizon Zero Dawn. Going live right at 4 o'clock in the morning, which is pretty crazy. So we'll have plenty of time to play today. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for doing that. It means a lot to me. So that being said, let's play the game. Let's go clean up some area and find some metal flowers. What do you say? I feel like that's a good chill way to start the stream off. Low expectations, nothing crazy. Let's just go get some things done. Oh my goodness. Guys, yesterday I did something to my foot. My right foot, the right side of it, in the ankle that, you know, holds it to my body. It hurts. I can't tell you why, but it hurts. It hurt last night, and I don't know what the deal is. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little tad bit concerned. That's okay. Man, I love seeing the red medicine pouch. I'm so rarely full on medicine. I love seeing it. Water. Where are you, metal flower? I bet you're up here on that thing. Hey bud. Let's just do a little climbing. Ah, there it is. There it is.
They're scanning for me.
They found me. Alright, alright. Moving on. Moving on. Going to get another metal flower. Whoa. Wait. Scrappers. I could conceivably finally buy. I could finally buy that one thing I want to buy.
Makes this a little easier.
There we go. That'll do it. Nope, that's a damage coil, rats. My damage is too high. There's nothing you can do. Oh. What's up, dog? Uh-oh. You're dead. Lord, leave me alone. Alright. I don't know if
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
I need a machine core. You're telling me. You're gonna tell me right now that there's not a scrapper heart among the wreckage. Whoop. Whoop. It's a lens, but I don't want a lens. I want a heart. What are the odds there's something interesting behind the... What? There really is. You. There was something behind the waterfall, everybody. Oh, never mind. I need to sell my processed metal blocks. I need to sell those. There's a Ravager. There we go. Where are you, metal flower? Where might you be? Oops, that's a miss. Oh no. There we go. Nope. Quit this. Everybody go away. Nobody wants you no more. Nobody want you no more here, baby. Aha, there you are.
Going down fast.
Hiding in my crevice. And now I wish to go down here in this little hidey hole and murder the machines. Look at that red sun. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning though. Sailor's warning. Gimme.
Saving these for the trail.
Gimme, gimme. I recognize this place. Hey bud, let's do some selling. Let's sell some stuff to this merchant. Enormous value to merchants. At this point, I'll go kill whatever I need to I'll go kill whatever hearts I need to kill. Thunderdraw lens I'll keep. Deathbringer, that sounds like I should keep. Sell. We'll keep the bones. Keep the bones and the meats. Not using the trip caster anymore anyway. Certainly don't use that. Certainly don't use the traps. So Might as well get rid of them. What about outfits? How do we feel about outfits? Currently wearing this. So there's not much else to buy as far as outfits. Speaking of crafting and modification, let's just hold off on that then. Increased. We've increased so many things. I get a little bit of dopamine from watching all those things scroll by on the bottom. Kind of enjoy it.
Spotted.
Watch out. Whoa, do you guys not have any wiki spots? Oh, you're already corrupted this probably. Run. Run, run. Did you lose me? Oh no, you're dead. It's all over but the crying for you. And look at how we done it. Look at the good job we did. Bada bing, bada boom. Whoa, there's a metal flower way up there. Mother's watch, mother's cradle. God, there's so much to do. So much to do. Alright, let's go to do the Daughter's Vengeance. We must go to Day Tower. Let us go there. Let us go to the tower. Let us go. Let us go to the day tower together.
Whoever's in charge here might know if Nakoa came through.
But at least she's noble Karja, unlike those savages.
Why'd he try to kill the Sun King?
You should try to kill the Sun King. That sounds like a ill-advised plan, sir. He is the king, after all. What you doing, pig? Hey man, you need any help with that? You need any help with that woodwork? No? Alright. I guess I'll make my way over here. Find the outpost commander. Is it you? Are you the outpost commander?
Lakir came back on his own, a little worse for wear. He seemed a bit embarrassed when I mentioned you. Dare I ask?
He has a lovely singing voice.
That's a capital lie if I've ever heard one. I'll have a talk with him about it.
Nakoa?
You said something happened with Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower, up the steps.
Wait. Saeed is here?
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. Now, if there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it, and the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. Oh, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went. And try not to assault him, please.
I will make no promises on the assault.
I need to go.
Let me know if there's any news about those missing men.
Wait, I feel like we've already done this. I've already told you about the missing men, right? I found the missing men. That broom looks like overkill, doesn't it? Big puffy broom. There's nothing even there. You're making more dirt than anything else. I don't have time to consider you. What's up, Zaid?
You're
Don't mind the
Saeed.
work. And you're Anora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion.
Seems convenient that we would have you mistaken, sir.
Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without
Oh,
harm.
that's good, I guess.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things.
Unspeakable.
So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
Where is she
Where is
now,
Nakoa now?
sir?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits.
Oh my gosh.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Saeed.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people.
Time for
and
the big
I
sip.
am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
Now that's some dark roast coffee, baby. I'll put some hair on your chest. Wow, we have a good gravy we have so far to go. Right here by the dang Thunderjaw, my lord. In an arena of some kind? I bet there's a vantage there. Welcome to the stream, anybody who's tuned in, by the way. I don't know if anybody has or if it's just Twitch being goofy or what, but welcome if you did. If you have decided to click on me face today. Sometimes clicking on someone's face can be quite the challenge. Do I want to click on that face? Do I want to click on a different face today? Or maybe it was Aloy's face. Probably it's more likely Aloy's face drawing folk in than my ugly mug. The loading screens on this on my poor launch PS4, man, it is tough it is a tough life for it. To living a tough life in my launch PS4. Every now and again it feels like it's about to take off. I figured your face was mildly clickable. Hey Domino, how you doing? I appreciate you decreeing that my face was mildly clickable. That's all I try to do, honestly. I say, hey, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna be mediocre. And maybe somebody will be like, you know what I need today? I bet the loading will be a lot less on PC. Pretty exciting that it is coming to PC, I'd say. I'm a fan. Honestly, I would have... Well, no, I don't think I would be buying this game again. I love this game, but I don't think I love it enough to purchase it twice, you know? I mean, I do love it. But I think it will look great on PC. I will happily, you know, check that out on YouTube. Nice. Good for you, Domino. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have to let the world know how it is on
Come
PC.
on.
Boy, you picked a fight with the wrong Nora gal. Oh, okay. Watch out.
That hurt it.
It's a scrapper massacre. I'm thinking about doing the 100% run. It's not my first playthrough, actually. I played it at launch, but I've described it a couple times over the course of streaming. When I played it the first time, I was just having a bad time in my non-gaming life. Just kind of having a general bad time, and so it affected my enjoyment of this game. I kind of just rushed through it, and hey, thanks for hosting, Domino. I appreciate that very much. Thanks for
Just
hosting.
stay out of their way for now.
Yoink. I'm out of arrows. But I was just kind of in a bad spot. Didn't enjoy it like I should have, and I kind of rushed through it. Like I said, kind of. I think I played it wrong. I finished it, but this playthrough I've decided to really slow down, enjoy the lore, enjoy the exploration, actually listen when people talk, and I'm you know, liking it 10 times more this time than I did the first time I played. Yeah, trying to find as many side quests as possible. Trying to, you know, live in this world, be a participant. So, I'm liking it a lot better this time. So no, not my first playthrough, but my first intentional
I might need to go in quiet.
playthrough this way. Might need to go in quiet, she says. It's one of your top 5 or 10 games of all time. Yeah. It's great. It is a great game. It might make my top 10, honestly.
Seems like an ordinary outpost. I'd better look around.
I'm so bored. I'm bored with being bored.
I'm bored with you talking about being bored. Hold, Outlander.
Whoa, whoa.
What are you doing here?
Hunting.
Just
I've been tracking a
passing
sawtooth
through.
for the better part of a day.
Well, you must have lost the scent, because we haven't seen any around here. Now be on your way, and quickly.
Well, they don't want to talk.
That's a good.
So let's see if they're hiding something.
That's a good way to describe it. Domino is with
She's
Portal.
swooping around.
Is that I too wish I could forget.
Down, boys.
I could forget Portal so I could do it again. Buddy, come on. Okay, alright, you.
Let this.
I gave you a shot. Yo!
No more.
No more, please. I was trying to do it without the slow-mo.
Alright.
Here we go.
Let's see what Zaid's hiding out here.
Eyeballs. Yeah, Portal. I would put probably Portal 2 up there above Portal 1 personally, just because it has more content. And it has three characters that I love rather than just one. Tried to play Ori and the Blind Forest again. Really loved the game. I wanted to play the expanded edition. Just kind of couldn't get through it because it was the same. Yeah, Wheatley. It's who I'm. Wheatley, Cave Johnson, and GLaDOS. Love all of them. But yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest I've played, and I'm ready to play Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Hey, Thiefson, how you doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing this morning?
There are chains in the cart. Not just chains. Manacles.
Oh no.
They were moving prisoners somewhere.
I don't like manacles. Yeah, Wheatley I love. Stephen Merchant's really good. Great performance in that game. You're up a little earlier than normal at Thief's End, but welcome to the stream. I installed it, got the game passed because my keyboard broke and spent my Ori money to replace it. I'll start it tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I'm ready to play it. I'm ready to play some Will of the Wisp. So I want to stream it, but I don't want to. I mean, I feel like it just came out, and I am I know my place as a small stream fellow. So whenever games first come out, unless I'm like absolutely dying, I have to play it right now. I usually wait a little while, because I feel like most people probably have a bigger fish they like to see do things. Early access. Darn his good fortune, I say. Darn your friend and his good fortune. 8:30 a.m.
The tracks lead to that compound. Maybe Nakoa's inside.
And if she's inside, I'm gonna murder everybody in there.
That Nora girl we got in the hole is nice and lean.
Oh God. That Nora girl we've got in there is nice and lean.
Sounds
Ew.
like Nakoa's here. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
get
to
that.
cut
Lots of
these
people do
guards to
sort
get to her.
low to high now like me. I get shy in bigger chats. I need more attention than that. Okay, Dominic. Well, you'll get the attention here, my friend. I like spending time with you guys, so I try not to miss anything in the chat. Hello, enemies. Whoa, there's an enemy right there. Yeah. Well, if I didn't have anything else that I was into playing, I'd jump right into it. But I figure don't derail what I'm doing right now for that. You know what I mean? Headshot. Headshot. Headshot.
Don't mind me.
Someone slaughtered one of us.
Siege release a new season. Ori, then Doom. And Animal Crossing. I don't know if you're a Switch person, but that's another big release at least coming up this week, which is crazy. It is a big couple of weeks for sure.
That nearly skewered me.
It nearly did. Alright, hitbox porn. Can we please calm down? Oh, you tried.
Moving.
I'm not even moving. I'm literally, I could not be more still. Ah, the guy 100 yards away is the one who got the first hit. Woohoo! Got him. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Domino. I've never been in Animal Crossing. It honestly doesn't look like something I would be into. In this game at Thief's End, we got a ways to go. The main story, I feel like we don't have too many main story quests left. But there's plenty left to do in the game. Plenty left to do. Where the door at? I gotta unlock this door. Yeah, we're pretty far. We're pretty deep in there. But yeah, as far as Assassin's Creed, or not Assassin's Creed, Animal Crossing, I saw the AC and essentially went straight to Assassin's Creed. That's pretty cool. Thief's End. I hadn't thought to do that. Yeah, I got a lot of friends who are into Animal Crossing, just not something I'm into personally. If I find 60 bucks lying around, I might toss it that way, but... And you work at home, Domino? I'm jealous of that, buddy. Jealous of that.
Prisoners.
Hey, y'all, how you
Chained up to
doing?
be sold as slaves.
They let her keep her bow.
Nakoa, Jan sent me. Look, we can talk more once we get everyone out of this pit.
Jan sent you? I don't believe it. Well, I guess one of his prayers finally worked.
I've got the key.
I'll help the others.
Animal
Let's
Crossing,
go.
A Thief's End. And of course, I'm in America, so that'd be American money.
Talk to Nakoa. She'll know what to do.
I was about to say, I'm not going to leave you guys there. But Domino, I have to agree with you a little bit. For a long time, mine was a $350 Zelda machine. But we're getting another Zelda, which is good. But I've played a lot of the good ones.
I know you were going to be trouble, girl. But you'll make it worth our while in the end.
The end is now, Zaid. For you and your men.
Zaid a human trafficker?
Dodge or get down!
You want some slow-mo, dude? Ooh. Zaid, you go first, buddy. Ooh.
To them, you miserable chump! Ow, ow!
Please stop hurting me. Dead. You hate controllers, so it has to be big for you to pick one up. I gotcha. Cool. You hate controllers, but you love this game? Ooh. You done, son. This is a pretty dark quest. Kidnapper, murderer, maybe even a racist.
You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
Alright, Thief's End, enjoy the alert, my friend.
How did Zaid capture you?
I tried to get him at Day Tower, but he caught me. Then let me go so he could have his men grab me later.
And after?
Said he was gonna sell me into slavery like the other poor bastards that came through here week to week.
Oh no.
But he took his time. He kicked me around whenever he stopped by. Guess me trying to kill him hurt his pride.
Yeah, that would hurt somebody's pride.
How did Zaid come to run a ring of slavers?
All the scum you just killed, they butchered for Zaid during the Red Raids. The new Sun King kicked them out of the army, but Zaid managed to lie his way out of trouble, then saw a new way to make a shard, putting his grunts to work here.
Not today. Are you
You've been
alright?
through a lot.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Zaid's dead. I was ready to go through anything to make that happen. And I did.
This is the first character that actually looks like she's been through something, you know?
What are you gonna do
Like,
now?
her
The others were in
physically,
that
she looks
cellar
like
for
she's been beat
months.
up. There aren't a lot of other
The more
characters that don't
rundown they
have like
got,
a perfect
the harder
looking
it was
face
for Zaid to sell them.
so far.
They need food, rest, and hope. I'll take them to Meridian and tend to them.
You're not
You're
going
not
back?
even going to try to go back? What about Jan?
The matriarchs won't let me back. Even if they would, I wouldn't go. They can burn for all I care.
You girl.
As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him. I'll miss that runt. But at least he'll know I'm safe.
Time for
Okay.
me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark
Oh,
of the
it's a
Seeker.
pretty good story.
If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll be there until the others get back up on their feet.
I don't know if I did the
Until
story in the
then.
first playthrough.
Thank you for helping me cut this rot from the world. I don't know. Maybe now I can put Zaid behind me and remember my father as I should.
Maybe you can. Hey, so not to... Ooh, yikes. My body. Not to devalue this conversation we just had, but I'm gonna search this guy's pockets, and even if he has like $10 on it, I'm gonna take it. Are you cool with that? All right. Yeah, I'm
As soon
gonna.
as the others are
No,
ready,
no,
we'll
let's not.
Thanks again for all your
I
help.
just want to reach in Zaid's pockets. Don't want to talk to Nakoa. I want to search. Yeah, there we go. He's got some desert glass and a few potions. Don't mind me. You guys
This'll
go
come
ahead and
handy.
pack up, and you can go ahead and head on. So he has just a couple of potions. So we'll see you guys later. All right. Always embarrassing when I have to do that. Always embarrassing. Alright, and I know you guys just got out of slavery, but I think I'm going to take all the valuable stuff. And you guys have a nice life. We'll see ya. We'll be seeing ya. There's a bandit camp up here that we haven't done. I'd say we might as well. And the corrupted zone? Man. What if we did the corrupted zone and worked our way down to the bandit camp? Also, let me know, Chatteroony, if you guys want to go ahead and do that main mission or anything else. You let me know. I'm happy to be the puppet to your puppeteering. Domino, I assume you might stream, maybe? Based on you hosting and stuff? Sometimes. Cool. I'm pretty, like a good bowel movement, I'm pretty regular. As far as streaming. Try to maintain that schedule. You've been sick? I'm sorry you've been sick. That stinks. No, yeah, no, that's not what I mean. The reason I mentioned it is because normally, like if I was someone who didn't have any followers or anything like that, I wouldn't host a stream because that wouldn't make sense. So I assumed if you were hosting the stream, it would have made sense for you to do so.
Snow chill itches.
Oh yeah, that could, be careful. Be careful going to the doctor. that's where the sickness will likely be. Oh yeah, I do want to gather power cells. But yeah, no, I wasn't accusing you of advertising at all. Nothing like that. But I hope that you can, that's true. If you just cough every now and again, maybe everybody will stay away from you. But I bet part of the issue isn't necessarily the coughing, or is people staying away from you. It's the, why do I keep pressing that button? It is the surfaces that you'll likely touch.
Here they come.
What kind of armor does this jabroni have? Oh shoot, there's two of them. I know you boys don't like to be on fire. Unlike most things, I guess. Oh my lord. No wonder this was a higher level zone. Okay. Oh my gosh. Everybody burn. Everybody just be on fire for a second. This is gonna be bad. Yep, we died. Alright. Gonna have to figure that out. Gonna have to make a few better preparations. I sold my only tripcaster. That was a mistake. And no, I have not done the Frozen Wilds before. That's another thing I'm looking forward to, is completing this so that I can do that. I like the Tripcaster too. I sold it because I had a blue one. And wanted the purple one, but then I didn't have the materials to buy the purple one. Hey, will you guys give me just a second to go turn the air conditioner on a little bit? I am getting extremely hot in here by the turbine of my PS4. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. I just went with the fan instead. I did not know that you could do it anytime, but I think I'm just going to go with the the order that it would have come in, I guess. I'm in South Carolina in the United States of America. Big boy, big boy. There were 3 big boys. Oh, you're in Florida, so you understand the almost constant heat as well. All right. The fan is already helping, the moving air. I can't corrupt them. It can't be done. Rats. Thanks for following, Domino. I appreciate that, bud. I appreciate that. Whop! Whop! Come on, guys. Help a brother out. Stop shooting the lasers at me. I'd love it if that gun went away. Okay. Run! What makes me stream so early? So I work full time, and after I get home, I'm married, and I enjoy spending time with my wife. And she does not enjoy the playing of the video games. Alright, it's gonna have to be fire. She's not a big video game player, and so I like spending time with her. I don't like to go to work and then be holed up in my office all evening. So I decided that if I'm going to try to pursue streaming as a possible career or whatever, or at least you know, one arm of a career in creativity, I need to find a time where I can do it regularly. And one cool thing about the morning is that there are no other responsibilities. At night, like, dogs need to be taken care of, and we need to make dinner, and we need to do all these different things. But in the morning, nobody's asking me to do anything because I'm the only one in the world awake. Come on, buddy. Good try. I should not have done that. Try to keep a healthy relationship. Try to you know, I feel cursed with this insatiable desire to be creative for a living, but that's not what I went to school for, and I don't have any, you know, big qualifications. Nothing's blown up or anything. You're single but have 2 elder parents underfoot. I feel that. That's some serious responsibilities. And I wish you luck. Absolutely. But yeah, it's almost, a lot of times it just feels like it feels like a curse to, like, why do I have this desire? Why do I feel compelled to want to entertain people for a living? When I know that the odds are against anyone who wants to do that. But I do. So I make YouTube videos,
Scrabbling a bit.
do streaming, and make an effort to treat it as seriously and as professionally as I can. I just went to school for business. I've got a bachelor's in business administration degree. So it kind of, like, if I were ever able to make Twitch a viable business, if I were ever to make entertainment in general a viable business for myself, I have the tools and the knowledge and the mental equipment to succeed in the business aspect of it. I'm fairly knowledgeable in that regard. I mean, I'm not trying. That sounds pretentious, and that didn't mean to sound pretentious. I just mean that I went to school for a thing, and I did well in this, did decent in school, so I know. And the focus of my business degree was on entrepreneurship. So when it comes to small business and going into business for myself, I have some tools for that. But there's nothing that can really prepare you for saying, hey, I want to stream for a living. Trying to be funny might get you in trouble at work. Yeah, I have some good coworkers that don't mind me being funny, but they're also, or they don't mind me cutting up every now and again, but also I don't work with anyone who is my peer, who they're all like older folks. I just work in an office. Yeah. I don't know. Part of me is afraid that if it ever were to happen, I would not like it. But I can't foresee not really enjoying it. I feel like the only thing that would make me enjoy it would be problems in a community. Like we would like having people like trolls or anything like that. But also I feel like a lot of times you build the kind of community that you foster.
Why don't you run on home?
Like most of the streamers that I like to watch don't have toxic communities because they're not toxic people. Twitch is your social life right now. I feel that. That's cool. Use it for whatever makes you happy, I say, you know. Precisely, you're apparently super nice. I feel that. I try to keep it nice as well. Keep it nice, keep it light. Where is Nil? Shouldn't I be talking to him or something? There he is. Weirdo up here. Mock and welcome trolls and rate their intelligence. I like that too. That's funny.
I waited for you. Time passing pulls the anticipation tight as wire.
Oh yeah, I bet as a
How
Siege
many
player
has
you
it
can
been now?
have a lot of trolley boys
I
up
don't
in there.
keep count, no.
Don't keep count. Sometimes I just don't get you. Are you like us or a little different?
Hopefully a little different.
I'm just a
That's
little
what you're
different.
gonna tell yourself. Shall we get started?
What was I gonna say? Also, I recognize the fact that it really doesn't pay at all for me to think about the future of Twitch as a business or a career or whatever. But also, I feel like if you don't put your nose to the grindstone a little bit and work hard, it definitely won't ever happen. So that's kind of where I'm at. Uh-oh, don't look up here. Dead. Oh, dude, Ghost of Tsushima? That game is going to be wildly good, I bet. Sucker Punch is back. After that hiatus, I would have taken another Infamous game. But Sucker Punch is going to give us a cool samurai game. I'm in. I'm in feet first, all the way up to my forehead. Yeet. Had to upgrade my rules the other day to say if you want to trash talk or boss people around, go elsewhere. It's your community. Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't wait. Can't wait. It's been a while, Sucker Punch. It's been a while. Oh, that's not a...
Not sure what that was.
Come here, bud. Come here, buddy. I can execute you now, I'm pretty sure. I can't. or, there we go. Hide. Wow, there are a lot of people coming. Don't set the alarm, please. Finish your car mechanic sim car. I've never played car mechanic sim, so the Magnum sounds cooler to me, I guess. Oh, they know. They know I'm here. Dude, you couldn't... Nil couldn't take one hit. He could not take one hit. It's an ASMR puzzle game, okay. I say follow your heart, Domino. Oh, what's up, bud? These bandits are dumb. Okay. Glad to be involved.
They're giving up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mistakes were made. We're not really sneaking very much anymore, are we?
I win.
Whoa! Up your butts where I went. Ha ha. Check that insult.
They've taken those travelers captive.
Wanna play? Here's your invitation.
What a
That's
cool.
an alarm. Would make enough noise to bring in more.
No!
Finish you. Get that.
Yeah. You tried it. It's kind of sad they're just standing up. Who left?
We don't have a working signal.
Yeah, you don't, 'cause I
I'm gonna
destroyed
shatter
it.
you.
No, you're not. What makes you think you're gonna shatter me? Who's left? Yeah. Sometimes they can be. This time they were very dumb. Maybe it's that launch PS4 AI. Look at that.
They're still looking.
Why'd he
Still?
try to kill the Sun King?
We will
What
leave you.
reason do Oseram need for anything that they do?
Oh god. The ragdoll. The ragdoll.
She was incredible.
Stop Derval without
Oh
breaking his
man,
leg.
I should have taken all their wealth before.
Nora was so
Right?
fierce.
Or did I? Was there a different place? Light the fire.
By the sun. A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge. What's next?
You got a problem with the woman leading the Hunter's
breathe
Lodge,
again.
sir? You shouldn't. Should be a little more progressive. Irregular ancient charm. I kind of want to see what that is. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Ancient necklace. That's not a necklace. That's a mouse. Look. Look at it. That's not. That's no necklace. That looks like a computy mouse. I could be wrong though. Give me that supply crate so I can make some money. Yeah, I like the coffee mugs a lot
We
too.
will never be able to repay you for the life of our Sun King.
You could always try to repay me. I take shards. I take shards. Hey girl. Let's sell them. 14. Wow. We be rolling in the dough. We be rolling in it.
I bet those traitorous.
I like the
Oseram
coffee
just
mugs too because it
conveniently
fits my
moved
coffee
Derval
theme
and
here on the
transport to
channel.
Mainspring.
Alright. Alright, you guys make the call. What do you see? You want to do a main mission? Or do you want to do some more exploring? I gotta go talk to what's his name. But still, do we want to do a main mission or we want to go do some more exploration? Run, girl, run. Boop. What side quests are up? I'm out of side quests. I got the ancient armory, but I gotta go get some more power cells for that. I haven't explored a lot of explored a lot of settlements.
These little moments are refreshing, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
That could be the least creepy thing you've said to me.
That glimpse of yourself in their eyes just as the cloud of death passes across them.
Never mind. There it goes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nell.
I don't want to alarm you, but the bandits are thinning out. Makes you wish you could kill them more than once.
Thunderjaw? I've killed a Thunderjaw,
No,
and I've
once
killed a
is
Red
enough.
Maw.
You're right, of course. Once is enough. When you really make it count.
Okay, goodbye, Nell.
Okay, goodbye. Hey, Domino, thanks for following me on Twitter, bruh. Appreciate that. I'm low on Twitter followers. I've always wanted some more of those. You know, it's how I determine my value as a human being. Have I opened the Banuk place yet? Are you talking about the place where the machines don't kill anybody? Because I have done that. We're so close. We need to go get this flower. It's huge. I don't know if there's anything huge about the YouTube channel, my boy. But thank you, I guess.
I'll find a use for you.
Got a few things going on over there. Got that series where I talk about this week's games, where I go over games that are coming out this week or each week, and then also have our Dungeons and Dragons podcast. Yeah, I don't have time to make a highlight, honestly. I wish I could. I wish I had time to make those. Those would probably be decent YouTube content as well as here for Twitch, but I just don't have time. And I rely on, if you guys watch it and think something's funny, I rely on you guys to clip it, unless I remember later on once I get to the office and I get some extra time to go and make a clip. It's in the western region of the Sundom. Okay. We can go try it. Bryn's house. I'm not sure where that is, but we can give it a try. Yeah, I should do that.
They're angry.
I've never placed a stream marker though. I need to learn how to do these things and learn to remember. Yoink! Watch out. I just want to climb. This seems like it's not what we want to be doing. There we go. So let's get up here. Headshot. Please stop it. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now you're frozen. And now I'm not going to worry about it. I've never been here before. Either type /marker or click the button on the stream manager. Glenthawks just want to... Yeah. Okay, gotcha. /marker. Yeah. These are the ones which I want to rage quit a few times. Yeah, I'm not a big Glenthawk fan. Goodbye, you stupid boy. You have died. You have perished. You have perished and no one will miss you. Ever. It's in the western Maybe that's it. Let's travel down here and go see. Sorry for the knuckle cracking, folks. Probably shouldn't do that. Thanks, Thiefsin. I appreciate you, homie. Appreciate that. Means a lot, you know? Definitely means a lot when people say, you know what? I want to watch more of that stuff that you make. Let's go see what's down here. It's rare I see a single... Whoop. It's rare I see a single house out in the... on the map, so... No. Run to the dune. Run to the dune. Hide behind the dune. You will not be watching me, sir. Yeah, it is. I know they're majestic creatures, but part of me really wants to take one down. I feel as though it is not possible, but it doesn't make me want it any less. I have no idea what they're going to do for Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I have to imagine maybe we'll go to a new region of the world where there will be a bunch of different types of animals, and I cannot wait for that. That is going to be so cool. Dum 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 dum. Dun 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 dun. I have come from across the land.
All it stands for will fall before shadow.
Sheaf's flight. Is there anything worthy of my... Is there any point in me being at Sheaf's flight? Doesn't look like it. We'll quick save. I bet there's some quests down there. There's gotta be, right? You think it would be a good idea to jump down there? Probably not. Probably not. Here comes the train, everybody. Sorry. Oh, watch out for the gap. Mind the gap. Alright. Yeah, there's gotta be some quests down here. I am Aloy, I can run forever. Campfire up there. Kestrel's Perch. What's that Kestrel's Perch? Let's go take a visit. This strikes me as a place I could find a mission, or I would have to come murder people. Have I murdered people here before? I don't see anything here. Why are you empty? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's no questos out here. Maybe we need to go do some main mission. How many hundreds of people have I murdered already? How much blood is on Aloy's hands? Quite a lot. Somebody left $10 in this box in public, so I think I'll take it. Thank you. You're telling me that there's not nary a quest down here? I don't see any exclamation points. Nobody around here wants any help.
Ugh, just don't touch anything.
Fine. Alright guys, I guess there's no questers around here. Guess it might be main mission time. I've been to Bright Market. I've never been to this place. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do a main quest. Let's do something. Oh man, look how far I must go. Is there any chance I could climb out of here and not have to run? I certainly wish there was. Hey, wrestling. Whoa, sorry. No, not wrestling. Knife fighting. Do you think anyone will win or lose? Come on, dude. Don't just take that. Oh, that's another move. Are you gonna fight back? Guess not. What a loser. Alright, let's make our way back up there. I wanted to change my maca. Oh. I'm very frustrated at the weather because it's hot again. I don't want to be hot again. What are you guys up to? Just sunbathing? Chilling? Having some soup? Ooh, what's up, dog? I'm not helping you guys. Not my job.
Come on, then.
Not my job.
I'm done yet.
Hey guys, so you want to leave me alone? That'd be great. Take cover. Hey, there's some Ravagers back there who want to hurt me. You guys could take care of that? Thanks. Running down the highway looking for adventure. But yeah, the sequel to this game is going to be, hopefully, Primo. Which is a bummer because E3 is canceled and I feel almost sure we would have gotten a trailer for this game at E3. Now I'm hoping that they'll do some sort of digital E3 where we'll get to see all the trailers, the hype will still build, and then we can, you know, move from there. But I'm gonna be real mad if the coronavirus pushes back new consoles. I guess my wallet won't be real mad.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran Summer Palace. A bulwark of Karja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I feel sure they will too, Domino. I feel like there's too much wrapped up in E3 and
She's
stuff for
very
them
pale.
to not do anything.
Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana.
Shiana.
My sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul
Yeah,
is
nice
in
meeting you too,
shadow.
Domino. Thanks for hanging out and following and hosting and everything.
soul is
Really
in shadow.
appreciate that.
Galiv.
But it's good to meet you.
That's him.
Enjoy some sleep.
He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Perhaps Duran was right. Perhaps
Will do, Domino. I will enjoy the games.
From your brow.
Should we go do this? He's all the way back down here. Guess we might as well do it. We might as well. Oh god. It is Thursday, my dudes. The week is almost over. The bloody week is almost over. You, healer. I see you from across the way. Oh, maybe not. You're not patching up soldiers. You're just standing here.
Are you Galiv? The healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it.
Why?
My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
That's gross. Thanks.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis' kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each
Reasonable.
other across an ideological impasse.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it.
What
And
do you
yet,
mean?
if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
Do I have one of
That's
those?
not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my
Aloy
debts
is correct. That is not how charity
for a
works.
while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this,
Scritchity
not for you.
scratchity.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
Do I have a Thunderjaw heart? Oh no, I've got a What the heck? This actually looks cool. Let's go investigate.
Goofing, a traitor? This must be some horrible
Let's go
mistake.
get our investigation on. Maybe I mentioned it earlier, I'll say it again. Thanks to anybody else who has tuned in to the stream this morning. It does a small stream boy's heart good to see that there are folks who are clicking onto the content. Despite my poorly lit face cam, but also it's early morning. No need to have a glaring light. Big glaring light on the side of the screen. So we won't call it a lack of equipment, we'll just call it me trying to bless you. The Valley of Omens. Sorry, pig. Gotta get that meat. Gotta get that meat. Make some more of those, make some more of those, make some more of those. I think we're good.
These will keep.
Yes, indeedy. There's a flower in here that we need to get, so we might as, yeah. That's good. 2 birds. 2 birds with 1 thunderjaw. Kill the thunderjaw.
This has to be the place. The thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me.
How are you gonna miss it? It's right there. Oh. What have you done, Thunderjaw? Don't look.
You're a question waiting for an answer.
Hey, Sakazad, how you doing? How do ye do? I'm about to kill this Thunderjaw. Let's follow it deeper into the valley. Where is it going?
God.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have, this one doesn't have guns. Or it does, yeah, it does. Goodbye, tail. Now, where's that disc launcher? Whoops. But I hope you are doing well today, Sakazad. Woo! Yeah, it is. Are you not familiar with the game at all? Because if so, I can offer you the briefest of explanations. Boom, 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 locked in. Honestly, it's just a little unfair at this point. Be mad. It's time down. I use them sometimes. I can use them now if you'd like. It just takes a lot to light a Thunderjaw on fire. He's on fire now, though. One last... Oh, didn't even need the one last shot. Took him out. He did. Quite the little battle we had there. Ooh, look at all that. I'd actually be interested to see what's back here in this area. I wonder if there's anything worth collecting or seeing back here in this valley. A destroyed machine. Nothing back there. But essentially, yeah, if you don't know anything about this game or haven't seen it before, this is in the post-apocalypse. The world as we know it was destroyed by robots that began to self-replicate and feed on organic material. Something was done to stop the human race from completely dying off, and they have been reborn into this kind of tribal society that hunts the metal robot machines. And then myself and another man, I'm leaving the play area and should turn back. Wow, okay, will do.
Easy.
So me and this hologram guy are trying to figure out what happened. Apparently Project Zero Dawn was what stopped the robots from completely destroying humanity. So that's what we're learning about. And so now, after I turn in this quest, I'm gonna go do a little main mission so we can learn a little more about it. Blazonage. Hey, dude.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
This is a reasonable question. Excuse me, old man.
Than anyone is. We should stay vigilant.
It's you. Hello again.
Whoa, he's
I've brought
creeping me out.
someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait.
Thanks for
I don't
following,
even wanna
Sakazad.
ask,
I appreciate
because
that.
the shadow passes over and it's gone. Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Thank you very, very much. I completed an errand. How many points do we have? Skill points 3. Hurrah! I'm just filling out the skill tree now because there's really not any other skills I want. Got him. Give me all that junk. Give me all that junk.
What's she called?
Now let's go do a main mission. The deep secrets of the earth. I feel like there's a mission in here that if it says, if you do this, there'll be the point of no return or something. I feel like there is a mission like that. Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me. Oh boy. The arena.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Carja.
Stay off my focus.
If the eclipse catches you here, you'll be lucky if you survive. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
I guess I was going too fast.
Circulate.
Check back with me in a moment.
Outlanders.
Sorry, Aloy, I had to go to the bathroom.
Today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Dum 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 dum. The throne room.
Strike back against the usurpers.
Man, those guys
By
are
the
so
glory
dumb.
of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
That little boy.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
He's pretty cute.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
Ooh, some intrigue, everyone.
The way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the Sun Ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy.
The balustrade.
It makes quite
It's
an
a short
impression.
drop from there.
Drop the ledge. Hey girl, where are you climbing to?
The
Oh,
other side
nowhere.
of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here,
hey,
you
Miss
should
Go.
be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
So,
you'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
is this the last mission? Enjoy the alert, Miss Go. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is this the last mission? I kind of want to Google that because I don't want to do it if it's going to be the last thing. It's not the end, have no fear. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. It is not. It is not the end. So let's go do it. So spoiler alert, this isn't the last mission. Sorry to mention that. You know, sorry to ruin that for anybody.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Aloy's so cool.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Uh-oh.
Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure.
Oh.
Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Sure, of course.
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. Think by now
I underestimated your ability to yell.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving?
Of course.
There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Oh, we made
Zero
it.
Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
Let's gather all this stuff.
What was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
I have done so. What were those two things I picked up? I should probably pay more attention. Well, what I could do is... I feel like I've listened to most of those. Let's do that way. New ones will have the exclamation point. There we go.
Your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Thank goodness. Lounge staff.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
The purpose of my visit. Restock or else.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Ooh, okay. Cutscene.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why.
Uh-oh.
By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best,
that's a lot.
We've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here.
Wow.
Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
I think it's funny that somebody had to make those graphics, like some graphic design person or some like After Effects person. The guy, the military was like, "Hey, we need some cool transitions and graphics for our end of the world presentation."
Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Yeah, all right, Steve. So we know you're just a film student, but we need you to help make this video.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
What is this place? Is anyone else here?
is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life produced some bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word.
Good. We're too close to the tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points,
Please.
what do they contain?
You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
What do the data points contain?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy
Well, I'm
East Response
assuming.
Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing...
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to listen to those recordings and
You've heard the bad news, and it's
keep
all
moving.
true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist.
And that's a bummer, for sure.
But does that have to be the end?
No, I guess.
What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system.
Oh yeah,
and
I
bring
remember
life
some more
back
things
from
now.
lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia.
Gaia.
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted.
Wild
Hardware
stuff.
that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start.
16
You don't have
months?
to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good.
Dang, Gaia.
How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us.
Wow.
Our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp, if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it.
So obviously some of that had to have worked, but some of it did not.
But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. Why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead.
Intruder!
I thought...
Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of gross.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I need to get out of here. What did you know?
I don't think they're gonna let you out, bud. You know too much. You can't get out and tell people that we're not gonna survive. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't want this. Pew, 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 pew. Don't want your dang organ grinder.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen?
Is there
Was
another
it
route?
decided by committee?
I've done this
By
before.
algorithm?
Just need
My
more focus.
family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once
Here we go.
attended one of my talks.
Another one of these.
Another unfair chance.
Need to find the right
Of all
configuration.
the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet...
Okay. Sorry, Hubei.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area
Hey.
nearby.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse.
Okay, I'm done with that.
Hey,
Oh, never
I'm
mind.
done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Parker out. We gotta get to storage. Where are you, storage? Who? He said to go up to storage. I see a place to climb. I see that that's probably where I need to go, right? But getting there... Is there a way up? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Where / what do I do? That seems like a jump to my death. Guys, I need to run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. The PP has been completed. Alright, we're in this tiny little place. And I don't know how to get where I'm supposed to get. I see. I see that. I too see this. Oh, okay. So I at least need to left, down, right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
So maybe at least one's done? Okay. That's why I was being dumb.
Found one. Looks intact.
What's over here? Install.
That should do the trick.
Up, left, down, right, up. That'll do, right? Oh no, it's upside down. So down, left, up, right, down.
That did it.
There we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Let us go and see. Look who it is.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
How did they get in here?
She must be here somewhere. She can't hide forever.
Couple of big boys, eh?
Heard something.
Come over here, buddy boy.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely wanted the silent strike. Will you? Girl, you took him out, boy. Oh, what's up? How y'all doing?
We have a problem.
Why are you not dead? Oh boy. I'm burning. There we go.
That's the last of them.
You finished.
Alert. H-lock structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Intruder.
Oh boy.
Shadow.
Oh man.
Concentrate on that.
There we go. All right, now they're all dead. I don't want the death bringer.
This is it for you.
You lucky devil.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots.
Okay.
Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you...
We could stay and listen to that. You guys let me know if I'm moving too fast or whatever. And you want to hear those things. Balcony.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. More eclipse.
Careful now.
Careful, careful. Am I supposed to kill all these jabronis?
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional,
New Tehran.
I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Right.
The challenges before us.
They're all very good at making these movies despite the world being about to end.
We will have to design and implement 4.
I'm a stealth boy.
We don't find her. You will.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Probably not. They probably don't.
Too close!
Is there anybody left? I don't think so. Strike from below.
That's the last of them. Along once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
What am I missing?
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app.
What? Is
Now,
that it?
I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the what?
What the
Plumb
what?
crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades.
So that's
takes
what
the
Hades
biosphere
is.
Back to zero. Square one. Blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again.
So that must be
That's
what's happening.
Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction unknown. All for the greater good, of course, but still,
Kind of metal.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Yeah, so that makes sense. We must be stuck in the whole Hades thing.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions.
Okay.
For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist.
Okay.
I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve...
I might actually want to know what they did with this.
alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and
Of course they are.
complexity, but
Sure.
not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes. Perfection of exogenic technologies. Design and perfection of servitors. To provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these programs.
That's true. How do you raise a kid with no people around?
To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around.
And that's why that's called Mother's Cradle, because that must have been an incubation spot.
What I think they are.
Artificial wombs.
Yeah. Hey, the King of Queen. How you doing? It has been a while.
Cradle facilities.
It definitely has been a while.
Said a new generation.
Hope you're doing well.
Of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
Must have been.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
I'm almost always up early, King of Queen. That's how we do it around here. I start streaming around 4 o'clock, 4:15 a.m. most mornings. Well, now it's usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday evenings I'll do a stream, and then Saturday mornings I'll usually try to squeeze a stream into. What was the last game I was playing whenever I saw you last, my dude? I feel like it's been a hot minute.
Would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Oh, this is the
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate
some
functions
Stickman
online and see
game,
where
I
we
think.
stand.
Elizabeth, I detect
I don't remember.
distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
Oh yeah, this is the AI speaking.
Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead.
Wow.
In fear and agony.
I can't remember what Stickman game I ever played.
What if it was
I
all
don't
for
know.
nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying
got him, Ted.
is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Dang. Gaia says, you know what? Give me that suicide switch. Well, it wouldn't be suicide, I guess it'd be murder. Thanks for hosting the stream, King of Queen. Thank you very much. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Appreciate ya. Odyssey has failed? I need to know what this says. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. Wow. So they had a spaceship going, and it blew up. Not good. Let's access.
Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
Copy it.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born.
Oh no, the king of queen.
Maybe who gave birth to me.
You're not.
Are you really so naive?
You're not talking about the game.
For you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine.
Yeah, it's true.
But what
Probably.
kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
To put it back together.
You need to get out of there.
I guess I want to play. I guess, you know.
Valuable.
Copied. Oh Lord. It's the big boy. Uh-oh. Where'd you get that grenade? Boom. Have I been captured?
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oi. He stomp on my head. That means stomp on my head, boy.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun.
Took all my armor off.
Murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
Yes, this game.
When I heard that you had survived,
then I guess I also lost it.
Doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
That's right.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I know you're not talking about Horizon Zero Dawn.
For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
That's right,
the
son.
better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground.
Good point.
No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked.
Is it because I'm pretty?
This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain.
Yeah, I knew about this already, so I guess I also lost the game.
Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
The sun has complete sovereignty then, okay.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot. But an idiot.
I don't know how to win.
Of destiny
except to not
fate.
think about it.
I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All
This guy's creepy, dude.
Joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Alright, what are the
Do you really not
one of
hear
three
how
ways? How do we do it?
ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test.
This is what happens.
See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place.
When an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Caged will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion.
Oh boy, not the sacred land.
I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Uh-oh, you kill everybody I loved and now I'm mad.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events?
No, the Pope's hat off.
Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it?
Or when the British Prime Minister says the game is up. Knock. You just killed my focus.
This time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Not okay. Gotcha. Not the Pope's hat off. So it seems I need plane tickets to the Vatican, and flights to Italy are not so expensive now because of the coronavirus. So I could probably get it done this week. Just knock his hat right off. No big deal. Alright, girlfriend, let's do it.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon.
Hey, a new dawn.
A new day, soon to break.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.
The Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this,
this guy loves to talk.
Have become an instrument of prophecy.
Shotgun shells and everything.
All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Yo.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause?
Oh man.
Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Duran ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die.
Uh-oh.
Let her be the first of thousands.
How am I gonna pull this off? Ooh. That hurt. If it's the last thing you do, you'll get your own command. How many points is that? It's not that many, is it? Yeah, it's not that many. Well, it's a lot, but...
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
I know how to dive, that's all that matters. 25k, you can do it.
Gotta get out of the way.
Okay.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
And of course the chat commands are for the faithful few. I can't have everybody with the chat command.
One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons will.
Oh my lord. Please don't hurt me, sir. Good lord, man. Please leave me be.
That makes a mess.
Come get me.
It's down.
Yeah. It's my box of weapons. Run, Aloy, into the dust. And then I'm gonna come out with my armor on like a boss. But I believe in you, the King of Queen. Also, Xbox gamer tag?
Hey,
honestly, I don't know off the top of my head. I don't play a ton of Xbox, so I don't remember. I don't have my focus anymore, that stinks. Let's go ahead and line him up.
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Oh, we knocked the canister off already. Nice. So what's the plot of this game? So what we learned kind of just after you started watching was, I'll kind of get you up to speed, I guess. We live in a post-apocalyptic world where there are robot animals. We've learned that some guy in the past built robots that fed off of organic material, and then they learned to replicate themselves. Those robots that came and corrupted this robot, the black ones that came in, we learned that those things were replicating themselves and trying to destroy the world. Also, this is extremely loud while I try to explain this. So humans created Project Zero Dawn, which is what we were learning about. It was a way for the human race to go extinct and then rebuild itself. So we are living in after the human race kind of almost went extinct. He's not happy. And that's the general plot. So these are like tribal people who grew up in a world where robot animals lived. And we're trying to figure out what all went on to end the world.
Shadows, kill her.
Go ahead, big boys. Let's do it. You want a piece of this? I can take two at the same time. I ain't even worried about it. And so far, we just learned about the whole. They built an AI to rebuild humanity in the world, but something went wrong with it, obviously. And there was a piece of the AI that we learned was called Hades, and that. Hey, it's Silence, my man. What's up? He's bringing some creatures in. And so a piece of that AI called Hades, its job was just in case something went wrong while rebuilding. Nice, dude. Yeah. Look at that, very cool. That's me, I'm the traitor. But just in case something went wrong, the AI had the ability to create a destructive force to start over. So say they were rebuilding the world and something went wrong and things evolved wrong and blah blah blah. There was a way for the AI to destroy the world and start over before humans got there.
Here. Really here. You risked your life.
And for some and
if you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned.
Nice.
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
That's
You're
the first
really
thing we
good
ever
at
saw.
making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah.
Silence is pretty
Meet
cool.
the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Before we do, so that Hades, the AI, the piece of the AI that is meant to destroy life so it can start over again, is now in the process of trying to destroy life, and we're trying to stop it. Have I played Warzone yet? No, I have not. Is it a separate thing I can download?
Helis recognized you back in the
Or do I
summer.
have to own Modern Warfare?
You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
Right.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Hades would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time.
Okay, I might have to try it then.
Now be on your way.
Okay.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Norris Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Oh, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
I have other preparations to make.
Why do I bother asking?
Yeah, we're
You're not gonna
learning.
Tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
Hey, cool.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel.
Yeah.
For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
Thanks, Silence. You got some compassion. I appreciate that. Can I get a yeehaw? Oh, we're gonna load. Okay. Alright. Okay, fine. We'll load. Oh, just a little load then. We got Shadow Stalwart Light. Let's check out that outfit. Who is that? Look, it's Aloy, everyone. Look, it's the Nora girl that's destroying everything. Who in the world is that? Whoa, look, it's Aloy. Can you believe this mysterious stranger? I kid. I understand the purpose.
Wind's whipping me. One foot in front of the other.
The heart of the Nora. Go to Allmother. Level 43 reached. Also, what's going on here? Okay. Aye, there be plenty left to do. If you need more Breaking Bad is amazing, by the way. So good choice. That was the right choice of show for you to watch. Now you should watch Better Call Saul because it is really good.
Keep that for later.
Let's go saving. Manuel save. Yeah, Breaking Bad is fantastic. Yes. Actually, I feel like you might as well watch El Camino after Breaking Bad, honestly. So El Camino, maybe then Better Call Saul? I watched Breaking Bad, then I watched a long time ago, then earlier this year, or late last year, I watched El Camino. And then I watched Breaking Bad again after I watched El Camino. And my wife and I just finished going through all the what Netflix has to offer for Better Call Saul. Gosh. You know what I want to go do? I want to see if we can turn... Then that makes sense too. You can do that. I'm gonna go see if there's anything I can turn in at Meridian as we kind of wrap up the stream today, guys. Great stream, by the way, so far. 2 cool new followers. Big thanks for that. I have not seen the 100. I have not seen it. I've heard of it, but I have not seen it. Whew. Goodness. Getting sleepy. Or, I've already been sleepy. Whoa. I don't know if I can hear that, King of Queen. I don't know if I can hear that. It's better than Breaking Bad. I don't know if I can hear that. It's a tall order for sure. That is a tall order. I want to go talk to the, got no errands or anything. I'd like to discuss. Is this the coffee mug guy?
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I see?
Might have to check it out at some point.
Yes. Trade quickly.
I don't have the right vessels, I guess. I mean, I guess I might as well just buy all these things. Don't see why not.
I will leave you to the... What do my tired eyes see?
Check out these
A
wares.
hunter, surely. Come, talk to me a moment.
Nope.
Try to kill the Sun King. Fine goods for a fair price.
Who are you?
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the...
Slag shine glass removed.
Would you like to buy something today?
I really need...
Here's to a buy.
Are there any weapons that I could get? I think I got everything except the tripcaster, and I need a scrapper heart, but I don't have one of those. Alright everybody, I think that's going to do it for today's stream. We've been live for 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is a hair longer than normal. So I would just like to thank you all for hanging out with me today. It means a lot. Let's go back through. I'd like to thank Domino for hanging out with me. I'd like to thank A Thief's In for tuning in a little bit. Big thanks for Domino for following. Sakazad, thank you for following as well. Misko, thanks for the lurk. And then the King and Queen, thanks for tuning in here at the end. And because you lost the game, I too lost the game. But I will be live again tomorrow morning, guys. Thank you so much again for hanging out. It really means a lot that you would spend your morning with me, or spend your afternoon or evening or whatever it is for you. But I will be back to do this again tomorrow. If you want to check out YouTube, that link is underneath the video, you know, in the info section, as well as a link to the Discord and several other links if you want to investigate those. But in the meantime, everybody, I think I'd just like to let you know that I love you very, very much, and I will see you next time. Stay frosty out there, people. See ya.